Hi, and welcome to our week 1 video review session with No Bones About It Puppy Day School and Winston. So Winston is a willful little puppy, but I think really he's not as willful as he is just figured out that he can kind of use his size and his speed to get away with things, and that's understandable. He's strong and he's fast, and dogs figure out very quickly what they can and can't get away with. So we're going to work a lot over the next couple weeks on just like practicing self-control. These skills like name game, hand targeting, which I can tell you've been working on. Sort of the foundation skills things are really important, but I think really teaching him that he can't just do whatever he feels like doing and muscle through it is going to be important. So I'm glad to hear that you've used your gentle leader on other dogs, but before I get to that, so yesterday I had tightened this up, and yes, it's harder to get it over his head when it's tight, but this is way too much slack. So if the idea is that these things want to fit really snug, and it gives us a lot more control over the dog. So I'm going to tighten this back up, and if for some reason it's just too hard for you to get it over his head or off, I understand that, but you do want to have because every time I put my leash on and I pull this, if I have 6 inches of slack, it's not helpful. So for control purposes, we want to keep this as tight as we can. Again, I'm guessing that because you've used this before, you know how it goes on and off, but I do want to make sure that the fit is appropriate. So, hey, Winston. So I'm going to take a couple treats. I'm going to hold up this nose loop. Let's do this over here. Hey, put this down here for a second. So I'm going to hold up this nose loop like this. The ring that's attached to the leash is going to be hanging down from underneath. Okay, so we don't want to have that. The ring that's attached to our leash, we don't want that on top of his nose. So we need to push this up. Winston, hi. We want to push this up through. So here we've got the loop, and then I'm going to take treats. Winston, hi, pop, 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 pop. And I'm going to have him have to go through this nose loop in order to get the treats. So again, hold the nose loop, hold the treats on the other side. Winston, pop, 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 pop. Okay, and once he's eating those treats, you're going to go ahead and clip this behind his ears. Okay, you want the piece behind his ears to sit up right back here. You don't want this to be able to slide down near his collar. So I want this piece really snug. Again, I should barely be able to fit a couple fingers underneath. If there's too much leeway, it's not helpful for us. And the part so again, sitting right behind the ears, we want this nice and tight, and then we want the nose loop just long enough so that, we probably could tug it off if we wanted to, but it's not so loose that it's dangling, and it's not so tight that he can't fully open his mouth. So we've got this on, and now what we're going to do is we're just going to do some treat tosses. Pop, pop, pop. We're going to just do some fun stuff where we're not putting a lot of pressure on that gentle leader. Okay, go find it. I would like it if you would, Winston. Yes, good Bowie. I would like it if he would eat his meals with this on. Don't leave it on unless you're maybe doing some outdoor walking or he's eating his meals right now. And then I'm going to show you really quick how we kind of start introducing this in a really positive way. Pop, pop, pop. So the deal with the gentle leader is if there's not a lot of pressure being put on it, meaning if we're not tugging a lot, it's not really that bothersome. It becomes bothersome when they feel a lot of pressure on it. So we have to be really careful when we are practicing our leash manners that we are not keeping this leash super tight, because he's really gonna kind of hate it. Now that doesn't mean there aren't times where it's going to get tight. If he starts pulling and I need to get him back in my direction, then it's gonna tighten up. But here's some of the games we play to make this more palatable. do a lot of backwards walking. Winston! 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 Yes! So one of the other things I really want you to think about this week as you are doing any practice skills with her is that, or with him, sorry, is that when you're playing like name games, so we're doing the treat toss and telling him go find it, and then we're saying his name and he comes back in, is that as he's approaching, I want you to drop the treats on the ground for him. Really try to eliminate that jumping right now, and when you're holding the treats in your hand, he's coming in and he's sort of anticipating that he's going to jump up and get them. So let me show you kind of what that looks like. Winston, go find it. Winston! Yes! So instead of holding treats up here so that he wants to jump, Winston! Yes! When he gets to me, I'm using my marker word and putting those treats on the ground. Ready? Ready? Winston! Go find it. Good boy, Winston! Yes! Go find it. Winston! Yes! Good boy! Ready? Go find it. Winston! Yes! Good boy! Go find it. Winston! Yes! Good boy! Ready? Go find it. Winston! Yes! Very nice! Very nice. Touch. 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 Oh, 3 was too many. Touch. Touch. Yes. Touch. Do it again. Touch. Touch. Up, 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 up. Yes. Gotcha. Chloe, Chloe, come here. Yes. Up, up. Sit. Winston. Sit. Right here. Up, up, up. Winston! Up, up, up! Hey! Winston! Right here! Up, up, up! Winston! Winston! Winston, yes. Go find it. Winston! Yes. Go find it. Winston!